shift and talk about our 3 stars of the weekend. And I'm going to let you go first, Mike, of just sharing your thoughts on these 3 stars. I've got to give a shout out to Riptide. We've mentioned him before. Number 1 in the NLL currently, for at least for some polls, such as LaxMag. Jeff Teat definitely gets a star for the weekend. Firewolves, Doug Jamieson, as you were just talking about in net, coming off of a great game versus the Bandits, just allowing 10 goals to a very strong, potent Bandits offense. And then with that big win over the defending champs, Mark Matthews, 12 points on the day, 10 assists. So dishing out helpers left and right. They get my 3 stars on the weekend. And Mike, what are your thoughts on the way that Jeff Teat, Doug Jamieson, and Mark Matthews came into week 1, hit the ground running and said, I'm here?
No, it was fantastic. I know I want to give the credit to Jeff T because I did kind of harp on him last week and say, well, come on now. But this Doug Jamieson guy sold me, man. I don't see how you allow 32 shots on goal, not the shots, but on goal from those 3 guys, and you shut them down. It's unbelievable. It was like 32 of his 45 saves, I believe, which is unbelievable. I mean, the dude. Last year, when I was looking at the lacrosse magazine, the Lax Mag players poll, I believe Jameson had dropped because he had an off year after 2020, good year, then kind of dropped off. So he was like, hey, I'm still here. I'm still big Doug Jamieson, as the broadcast kept calling him. I loved it.
Yes. And Doug Jamieson has been a goalie that you've seen have a lot of moments that you just could recognize his greatness. And then some moments where he dropped off some. And that inconsistency has hurt him a little, especially as we talk about, we were just, mentioning some of the better goalies. It does come down to consistency. You want to be able to rely on at the end of the day, if the ball gets through, if shots are had, which are going to happen, that your goalie can get the job done. And when you talk about those 32 shots on goal that were saved by Doug, fantastic. That's incredible number. So when you look at the 3 stars of the weekend, I'm not sure if there's one that jumps out more than the other because they each in their own right really helped lead their team, really made a statement in their opening game. Again, Jeff, 12 points, 12 loose balls in that game versus the Seals to lead the comeback, even though they fell short, defended and showed why he's definitely a top player in the NLL. Doug Jamieson also put himself in the top goalie conversation. Don't forget about me, Doug. He played against the Bandits. And then Mark Matthews showing the vet, showing what he does best with the rush, putting this team back on the map as a team that's going to be a playoff possible team. So,